Sure. My name is Nickthehobo. I've been a member of this community for quite some time. I enjoy very much being a part of this community. It's made a lot of cool friends, done a lot of cool stuff, met a lot of cool people in the process. So, yeah, but that's about all for me. Yeah. I believe I first joined back in, I want to say 2015 or 2016, if I remember correctly, when the group was first around. It changed ownership hands for a little bit, but Taylor and Viking got it back in, I think it was late 2019, early 2020. And so I came back when the group was getting started back up. And I've been here ever since. My first serious position, I think at one point back in the day when I was first in the group, it was Secretary of Homeland Security. And then this time around in this iteration, it would have been a White House Chief of Staff. My favorite POTUS that we've had, well, it's a tie between two, if I'm being honest. I think, personally, my first favorite, only because I've known him for such a long time, and he has done so much for this group, along so many others, but definitely Edward L. Spencer, or he goes by Cheeseburgers now. He is probably my favorite president in this group that we've ever had, but a close second would have to be Warguard. I remember when she first joined the group, and I knew from early on she had what it takes. So yeah, definitely Cheeseburgers, closely followed by Warguard. I mean, it's, no one ever really deserves the spot. You earn it. You work for it. You bust your butt for it. You know, it's Cheeseburger. He helped craft the Constitution. He helped write the U.S. Code. He was very important in a lot of the founding documents that this group has, as well as he was the Attorney General for a while early on. So, plus he's very knowledgeable. So that sort of thing, like, that's his hard work definitely made him, if anyone earned that spot, he definitely did. Warguard, she hit the ground running from day one, you know, knew when to have fun, but when it came time for business, she went business. And same thing as Edward, busted her butt. At first, yes. And so I became POTUS through the line of succession originally. Haste Anarchy, and I forget his vice president's name. It's slipping my mind. But his vice president resigned, and then he resigned shortly thereafter. During the first month of his presidency, he resigned just after the halfway mark, and his first administration was really messy, had a lot of issues. I was Speaker of the House at the time. And so there was a lot of issues, and so his vice president resigned, he resigned, and through the line of succession, I became president. That first month I was president felt longer than the following 4 months when I was elected. But being the president is what you make of it. You know, if you engage with the community engages with you back. And so you have to put in the effort to get the effort back from the people. So it can be stressful at times. During my presidency, we were at the risk of war with the UK for a while. Thankfully, it didn't come to blows. They conceded before a battle was even fought. But yeah, it was, there were times where it was stressful. You know, there were times where I had to get my hands involved, but a lot of the time, if you have competent people around you, your cabinet members can often deal with issues before you yourself have to get to them, which is huge. So. So, in all honesty, I only recently became active again during Nathan's administration, so I can't really speak, you know, for the few presidents prior to him. But he himself, you know, he when he was around, he has a busy personal life, but when he was around, you know, he did do a lot of events. Pardon me. So yes, I'd say he did do quite a bit of events. Would they be the sort of events I would have hosted? Not necessarily, but each administration has the right to do as they wish. And the new administration, I think Teddy's doing a good job thus far with events, you know, bill signings, you know, he's getting there. He's getting the community engaged, which is good. Well, when I was president, we didn't have a military day like we do now. So that was during a time when the military was struggling. So a lot of events that I pushed for were military related, you know, like a military, I believe there was a military parade. We definitely did like recruitment events we used to have a military recruiting outpost right next to the White House. So we would do some stuff there. I'd try to get out and about, you know, go visit World War II Memorial when that was still the spawn. So just, you know, I try to make sure that people can have access to me. You know, my DMs were always open. You know, I never made people go through a secretary or anything like that. Anyone in the community could have reached out to me at any time for anything. So, and that's how it is still today. I mean, yeah, I have opinions. You know, I think Currently, majority of the cabinet members, are doing a bang-up job. It's nothing is crashing and burning. So, I mean, it could be a lot worse than it currently is. Well, Congress is actually the main reason why I came back, sort of, really pushed my activity up again, just because I want to see Congress thrive and, I'm able to help. I do think I am worried, a little bit about the future of the House because of just voting numbers in terms of like what the caucuses are able to produce. But I know that both parties are working on new charters, and hopefully they'll start doing some rallies and stuff at DC to help push, the party side of things, get those parties pumping again. No, both parties are not active. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you how it is. There's no way to real sugarcoat it. I mean, other than rallies, it's just, I feel like, maybe a leadership change might do one of the parties good. But before, that step is taken, I feel the current leadership of both parties definitely deserve the chance to try and get things moving. But whether that's a new charter, I'd rather not comment on that right now. I'm independent in the House, so I'd rather not try to muddy the waters. I would say the inactivity more so falls on the House side of things, not so much the Senate. I feel like the Senate has definitely always thrived a bit more than the House. There have been times where that changes for a term or two, but mainly the Senate has always been pretty solid. I mean, the House just, Jerry, the current speaker, he's doing what he can, hosting a meet and greet and a tour along with the vice president the other day. They just got to keep doing stuff to get the community engaged in Congress and make them want to run, as well as be encouraging to new congressmen who want to learn. No. In the past, both chambers were struggling with activity, so a amendment was passed to actually shrink the size of both chambers in order to preserve activity and promote competition. So the House used to be 15 members, and the Senate was 10. Both were reduced at the same time, down to 8 and 11 respectively. Um, I mean, considering, there have been terms where multiple sessions have been canceled due to lack of legislation, I would say yes, there is a healthy enough amount of legislation being proposed and passed to keep both chambers moving along. Since I've, been more active myself, I haven't had too much interaction or needed to have too much interaction with the judicial branch or the AG outside of the Inspector General's office, who I, when I'm not in Congress and not on an LOA with them, I help work with the IG's office. But outside of that, I couldn't really say yes or no on how active or inactive the Attorney General currently is. I do. I'm the Assistant Inspector General for DHS. I do. It's slow, which is a good thing, actually, because that means DHS is doing their job and they're doing it well. In my time as the AIG for the DHS, I think I've maybe had a total of like 3 or 4 tickets across the 2.5 months or so I've actively been performing that duty. I have heard, some rumors about, potentially of 2 tickets. I don't know if, I know the rumors have kind of circulated the community about both, from what I understand. But as far as that goes, I don't know if they want it outed quite yet. I mean, I know realistically, I would like to see PTY as a potential presidential candidate, if I'm being honest. He's well respected, well liked, and he's been with the community for a while, and I feel like he definitely has what it takes to do the job. anyone, I think he does have the experience. You know, while yes, a majority of his experience may come from Congress, but serving on various committees within Congress, as well as his multiple times now serving as President pro tempore, he is more involved than most congressmen would be. So he definitely has, I would say, the experience. Plus, the most important part about being a president, it's not a one-man show. It's not the president, vice president taking on the world. It's as long as you surround yourself with competent cabinet members, anyone can be president. The current cabinet? Yeah, I would say so. I believe they're having a cabinet meeting shortly, so I would say, yeah, I would say they're active, from what I understand. That is surprising. Well, no, I mean, the only thing I would like to bring up is, maybe in the future you might see myself throw my name back in the ring to be on a ticket, but we shall see. Thank you for having me. Look forward, hopefully we can do this again sometime. The honor is all mine, Dennis. I appreciate it.